That's just dirty. What?
Wrong button. Wrong button.
That's coming in crazy. Mo leg it.
Oh, hey guys, how are you?
Two very different beginnings there.
I hit the wrong button.
JP's in the house.
Now
right
we're
out of the gate.
What up?
We are, aren't we?
Welcome to the SmallmouthCrush live show.
Hello.
I'm your host, Travis Manson, along with co-host Epic Eric and special guest this evening, JP.
You're in a mood, man. I cannot wait for this. You
I'm
are.
not in a mood.
No, I think you're ready to go, man. Just let the rant begin. Don't even. Anytime you put rant in the title, you got to just like, well, I know you got some house business first, right?
Not really.
Okay. JP's got some house business. You got phones ringing already. What is going on? How's everybody doing out there tonight? You guys ready for the holidays? Everybody got their shopping done? Those of you who are participating in the commercial, what is it called, Travis?
Propaganda, bro. Just stick with propaganda.
Right. That thing. All right.
Eric,
who's got a great sale that they've it's just my mug, man. This is my sticker.
I'm asking what's in.
It's let's see, what did I put in tonight? It's water, just a dash of cranberry, and a heavy shot of lemon with some ice cubes. Yeah, it's refreshing. What's
Travis is on the seltzer water as usual.
Absolutely. What's everybody doing out there? What big sales? Anybody got like really good deals that they've heard about? Grat, let's go. Basser Mike, Brian, Bo Judd, Matthew Weimer, Tom, Jared.
I did something interesting yesterday.
South Jersey. Go ahead, Travis. What do you got?
Last night. So I'm buying a bunch of stuff for the new house.
Okay.
Shovels, brooms, painter's tape.
You don't have those at the house now?
We've lived a very sheltered life here in the townhouse.
No brooms.
Not a big ass broom like I bought last night.
You're talking about like a
3-pound dustpan. Oh yeah, heavy duty.
Big one. Yeah. You're getting industrial on it.
We're getting ready.
So good.
Anyways, tons of boxes showed up at the house to the point where they had to ring the doorbell because they were worried.
Right.
So I get through it all. A lot of stuff's for the boats and just everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So last night I was bored, or I went down a rabbit hole, or I was looking online or something. And so I bought a pallet of returned Amazon goods that's going to show up in my house, a mystery box, if you will.
You bought a pallet of it?
Yeah. So I'm kind of excited about that.
But why?
One of those impulse buys.
How much was it?
Enough.
We'll see if we make all right.
No. Why, JP, you know the number?
I don't know how much the Amazon boxes are, but like Milwaukee Tools and DeWalt, they sometimes have
really Milwaukee Tools does
a Home Depot or something. If you're online, you'll see all of a sudden they got these pallets. I always thought it was a scam, so I never bought it. But for like $375, they send you a pallet, and it looks like it's got a couple $1,000s worth of tools on it or whatnot. So
do they work?
I have no idea. Never bought one.
Oh, got it. Okay, so Travis, was your pallet like home goods, that kind of pallet?
I think it was electronics.
So you just decided that this was a good project to start in December, right before you're moving in January or February. I don't get it. That's crazy.
Impulse.
Hey man. Hey, I'm wearing Coosa cotton tonight. How you like my hat game? Risby Fishing from the Bass University, man. I just want to give him a shout out, man. Congratulate him on his 9-pound, 5-ounce Upper Bay Giant.
Nice.
How about that?
Nice fish.
It's going to be a DD in the spring. Will he break it in the spring? Can he find that same fish again?
Man. Travis, did you wear a different type of lens in order to read what the pallet had in it?
What do you mean? What does that mean? The rose-colored glasses? Different type of lens.
We'll see if it's all junk or not. I don't know. It wasn't that expensive.
Are you going to try to sell it on eBay, or what's your plan?
I'm going to see what I get.
So you're trying to resell it because you wouldn't have just bought it to like get it. You mean like maybe you're going to furnish the house with it?
No, I just literally, it was a split-second decision. I saw an ad. I did a quick 4 minutes of research and hit buy.
All right. So this pallet, can it fit in your garage?
I don't know how it's even going to show up. And
all right. When's it due?
A couple days. I'll do on a future live we'll do an unpacking. If it gets here like around that Sunday, Monday-ish. If it gets here tomorrow, I'll be too excited. I'll probably just bust it all open.
So in 6 months, is Amazon going to come out with a different way to put their stuff on pallets?
What are you trying to get at? Are you
know what I'm digging for? I'm digging for the juice.
We'll get there. A couple housekeeping tips. Items.
What are they?
All I know is next week's a VIP members only. We're gonna have a awesome guest. I hope I can put it together.
Okay.
We have a giveaway today. We're gonna do the super chat. I'm gonna share with you what the giveaway is. I gotta talk about why I got a issue with my lip right here.
Okay. And I've got a deep down secret that I want to share.
Okay.
You challenged me.
Where should we start?
To find a Rapala deep down secret. Do you want the sparkly fire tiger, the 7, the 5,
chartreuse and white, bud,
or the bud? It's all there, man. I mean, it's all there. All I got to do is throw a little chartreuse on the belly. You got your shad. Come on.
My buddy John Corman up in Shimano really enjoyed that auction last week. Watching Eric put all them old school crankbaits on made him feel like he was 13 years old again. Walking to the Mohawk River.
Dude, man, he was like, when you come up, man, we'll all get together for dinner. I'm down. He sent me an email. So, John, if you're watching, man, that'd be fun. Do you know him, Travis? John, I guess you do, right?
Yeah, I know him.
I don't. Okay. Did I meet him at the SmallmouthCrush Open?
No.
John, was he there?
No.
He was supposed to fish it, but he never
conversations with us. He's my buddy.
He's been in the truck when you like roll around.
Yeah.
I've talked. Oh, okay, gotcha. Because mostly it's the operator, Gino.
Yes.
Got it. All right, cool, man. Yeah, that was a fun auction, man. That was good though.
Anyways, the giveaway super chat. Of course, we have a couple beanies left over from the auction. So here's your chance at a Mercury beanie.
Mercury.
I got an AFCO MonsterBass heavy duty extra large.
Right on.
One of these AFCO things. Pretty cool. And then I got a MonsterBass box this month, I believe, full of a bunch of goodies. And I'll throw in the TRS sticker just because it was sitting here. How about that?
Nice, man.
Super chat.
The
auction was fun last night. We
last night
or last week.
It was fun. Everybody paid. Thank you all for paying for your auctions. I appreciate it. We shut them all out. Say it again.
I said I wish I didn't fall asleep. I wanted to see Travis slow dancing with a duck.
That was the craziest thing. I want to show one more thing coming soon to the back slab. 3/4 ounce, slow rolling river rat kicker. And maybe in a special run color, I promise. I don't know if anybody on the stream has seen it. I'm not showing the skirt. I have a pack of it right here. I think I'll be able to get 20 or 30 baits. I will keep a good number for myself and I'll release it. But it's like, it's I can't wait to show it. It'll be something that surprises everybody. But it's dirty water. It's a dirty water color. Like, what do you guys throw? What's your favorite dirty water, slow rolling spring spinnerbait combination? It's got to be one of my favorites. Okay, chartreuse white with an orange kicker blade. If you're slow rolling in the chocolate soup, early spring, targeting big pre-spawn largemouths, I'm throwing a 3/4 or half ounce. What are you throwing, JP? What are you throwing, Travis, for them river bass? What are you throwing out there?
Colorado blade, probably the War Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what name they have for it. It's like the nighttime version thing.
Yeah.
Big gold blade, about that big.
Yeah.
I think it's got a little bit of green or chartreuse in the black strands.
Right on.
I'm throwing a ounce Cellar Bait Company, Big Thunder. It's giant gold Colorado, and then just a basic black and blue head and skirt.
10-4. I like this one because I can throw a nice little swim bait on the back, and the 3/4 ounce keeps it down. So I do like a half ounce as well, depending upon how deep. But if I'm going for those pre-spawn fish that aren't shallow yet, and they're on, right on that 6 to 8 foot drop, I need 3/4 to get it down. So I'm not like waiting. Yeah, man, keeps it down, keeps the bait down. So, but this color skirt, you guys are gonna love it. I think it's gonna be cool.
Can you see that 3/4 ounce spinnerbait in the muddy water on your live scope?
What a question. If I had a live scope on the front, maybe I could, but I don't give a fuck about it. If I'm like slow rolling in the mud shallow, I ain't use it. I'm turning my electronics off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm pre-spawn, man. They're on gravel banks, chunk rock, right? You know what I mean? I'm just covering water, man, because they could be anywhere along there's certain areas that are pre-spawn that I fish a lot on the Potomac and Upper Bay, and it's a big stretch, but fish move up all the time throughout the day. So it's not like I'm standing still waiting or looking at that rock, you know what I mean? Right? I mean, there's isolated wood. I'll see it on my 360. That's what I prefer, actually, if I'm shallow dirt diving. 360 serves me a little bit better.
I heard you're coming out with a new forward-facing spinnerbait. That's why we're asking.
Why? Yes, you can. I didn't want to say it, but yes, you can.
All right.
Forward-facing spinnerbait.
So that's what we're going to talk about tonight.
If you can't see that joker, like that big ass blade,
we're not going to get into it too hard. But I want to be educated on this. I have my opinion, and I just want to hear what everyone else has to say about this. So there's a lot of talk about forward-facing baits now, and it started maybe 3 months ago, JP?
Yeah. All of a sudden, you start seeing all these people with their elongated jig heads and their flat-sided wobblers and this, that, and the other thing. Let me tell you something. Put the time in, and you can see a goddamn 1/8-ounce jig head sinking down.
So you could throw a size BB split shot out 70 feet and see that thing fall. So I'm really confused by this. And I'm also shocked at the amount of anglers. Wait. I'm not shocked. I know exactly why they're doing it. But I'm neutral. I'm not disappointed. It doesn't surprise me. It's all about marketing and selling baits and recycling ideas and pimping, right? The next best thing. And so I'm a little turned off by it. I'm sure there's some great baits that are going to come to the market that are going to work. But another issue I have is the fact that this has been fairly new in the last 2 or 3 months. And now you got, someone came out with a jerkbait the other day, right?
But Travis, I mean, I'm so confused because you can see a shad-shaped worm on your live scope, which is like that big. It's made out of like plastic.
You can see whatever bait you put out there.
That's what I'm saying. Me either. You could see a freaking micro drop shot.
This whole movement
is it all marketing? I mean, like seriously, who believes it's? Is it? Does everybody out there believe that? Like, there's 186 people right now, close to 200. What do you guys think? Is it marketing? Is it just to make us buy more baits? Because damn, I'm going to be pissed. Not that I'm buying any, but pissed for Travis.
Man, I bought Live Scope. I think for the first 3 days, I was like, what the hell's going on with this thing? And then once I got the settings dialed in and figured out where it was in comparison to the trolling motor identicator, let me tell you something. You can see anything you throw out. You watch the water ripple where it hits, and you watch the bait sink down to the fish. It's pretty simple.
Crazy, man. Wow.
Yeah. My point is, in the last 3 months, new baits are coming to market. So a company comes out with a jerkbait now, and now they're pushing it hard. how much time did they really put into figuring out if that's a good bait that's going to catch fish on a consistent basis under X condition?
That's a great question.
I think there's zero marketing done. It's just, here's a mold, here's a bait, let's paint it look pretty. We need a different lineup in our product line anyways, and let's put a special
FFS model
piece of metal in it, and we'll say it shows up better on your live scope, and we'll sell it to millions of people. Not millions, thousands of people.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Matthew Weimer brings a good. You're gonna buy 40 of them and try them. I mean, like replace all your other freaking Vision 110s. I mean, unless there's something unique about the bait. Okay, let's say it does produce a better return on your sonar, but there's also something in terms of action. You got to give me something more, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much of it, like if I could throw a bait out there, but if it doesn't have the right action or, you know, buoyancy or whatever that you can make a fish respond. I mean, obviously we give baits action, but they're like amongst the jerkbait category. You got the Stunner, you got the Vision 110, you got the, you know, the old Excaliburs, you got the freaking Pro Rogues from Smithwick. I mean, there's a zillion jerkbaits out there. They all do something different. Size, right? Gonna replace all your baits now. What is
There's
that?
a foil of a Hershey Kiss, dude. You can watch this fall all the way to the bottom in 60 feet of water, dude. You can watch a little tiny 2.5-inch Z-Man, and you can literally watch it doing spirals as it falls down. And now we need some special jerkbait or special swim bait head so that we can fool people into spending more money into shit that they don't need to catch fish. Come on.
I mean, are they gonna have like a tungsten coating, like you can put into paint and mix into paint on your crankbait, so you see it, you know, coming through more. It's like
if I can see my drop shot,
that's what I'm saying.
Drop shot with a 2.75 drop minnow 70 feet away from the boat in 4 footers. I don't know how much better you can get.
You know what? So I guess everybody here. I mean, I didn't see anybody say it wasn't marketing. Now look, I didn't look at every comment.
With this now, though.
What?
Which company can you see that little tiny finesse worm better on? The Garmin or the Lowrance?
I've already
great question.
stated my case. I'm my next boat's gonna have all Garmin.
No 360?
Of course you'll need 360, but
okay. No, I was just curious.
I tried it. That's why I did it, because everyone's got a YouTube video and an opinion. And last year I wanted to try both. And my point was, if you did not use Garmin and you just have active target, live scope, or Lowrance, I don't think you would feel like you're missing anything. You can accomplish the same thing with Lowrance.
I took my buddy up to Oneida Lake, and it was pretty much like the early September, right? And he runs all Humminbird, so he had Humminbird Live, and he was standing on the back of my boat, and we were throwing A-rigs or whatever, and 21 feet away, he's in the back of the boat, and he looks forward, and he goes, "Yup, I'm selling this thing tonight and ordering a Garmin." He's like, it was a huge difference, he said, watching the clarity of the Garmin and all that other stuff compared to the Humminbird one. So, and he did. He sold it, and he bought a Garmin, and that was it. He moved on.
Do you think we'll ever get to a point where your electronics are connected to? I saw somebody put Oculus Rift in their Humminbird, and then you put your goggles on, and you kind of like strap yourself into your seat, and then it just things take over. So you get a 3D look at what the fish is doing, and it's just like, so I can go fishing, just do it at home. Do you think there'll be virtual tournaments like that? Are we gonna get there?
Most of everything's gonna be switched over to that within 15 years.
15 switched over to what? What exactly did I say that it's going that way?
Kids today won't even have to get off the couch to go to the movies or go to the mall or go on a date. They'll just
virtual reality. How will we keep them in shape? They'll have games that they like.
They don't want to keep them in shape. They want them to be.
Who's they again? Are we back to that already?
Who's they?
They.
Well, I can't use that secret word, so I got to find a different terminology to speak to you, Eric, because you want to accept the truth. So I don't know what they is.
I thought you were off that whole thing. You're back on it.
Well,
now?
no, they are. They. but I have no reason to talk about them and bring them up. But you do have to acknowledge that they exist and they're real and they're here for the masses, not me. I'm not affected by them.
Are we talking about the aliens? I'm so confused, man. Let's get back to the lures with the big sound return. They're forward-facing sonar designed lures. Man, that went off. Anyway, I was just talking about Oculus Rift, man. Whatever it's called. All right, it's your rant, man. Rant on, bro.
That was it. I mean, it was
okay. Hey, man, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, we'll see you on the water. You said you wanted to keep it slow. Low and slow.
We were going to keep this one short tonight, but
I know
that's all I got. I wanted people's opinion on this, and I think we got some feedback. I don't think you can have a huge discussion about it. I guess at the same time, I haven't used one of those baits to try.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
all right.
maybe
I have a question for you. I've watched you in New York while you kicked my ass with a spinning rod in my hand, throw a Vision 110. I had no clue where my bait was. Most of the time I thought my bait was yours, but I saw a Vision 110 really good on your screen from way out there, and smallmouth 1 or 2 appear out of nowhere. They were glued to the bottom until you brought that jerkbait by, and I watched them merge with your bait. That's a Vision 110. You got plenty of those. Seem to catch them. We all know that's a great jerkbait. Sell me, someone, on the new jerkbait and how that's going to help you more than what I've already seen on how many generations ago live scope was it? 2?
Right.
Sell me. Somebody go. The videos for public consumption. I mean, we got screenshots of it. I mean, I watched a DT10 on the live scope I bought 3 years ago through the water column and a fish behind it. Never got a bite on it, but watched it. I don't know. Sell me. Somebody sell me. Is that new jerkbait so now you can see it even better? And it's going to produce as many strikes because it's balanced. It's got great action, darting, fleeing, right? I mean, everybody's talking about you could see the baits, but nobody's talking about, well, this bait has this action that's added. It's as good as, it's different. We've also built this into the bait, like the end all be all is you can see the jig head better. And I guess it's just a tungsten jig head, right? Or some type of metal that does a return better.
Says that it actually downplays the action of the jerkbait so that it doesn't go out of the cone.
And that's supposed to be a good thing.
You got me.
What? Like a jerkbait's going to go out of a cone? I mean, how far? This is not like a giant slash bait, which like goes 7 feet out of the cone. Oh my God, I jerked my jerkbait and it went 7 feet to the left. What are you talking about? It goes like, it's probably that big. The cone is that. The cone's like what? I mean, come on. No way. Downplays the action of the jerkbait. Oh, that'll trigger a bite. Oh, I get it. It's like the eye shad. You know, it's the do nothing of jerkbaits. Let's make the jerkbait really lazy and not have a lot of action. They'll bite it better. We can see it better. Is that what I'm supposed to be picking up? Perhaps. Is that how you're trying to sell me, JP?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying it. I don't know, man. Try to figure it all out.
For all the Lowrance Ghost users out there, just want to let you know I got an email a couple weeks ago about a warranty service bulletin that you can do yourself or have your dealer do. There's 2 wires on the bottom of the foot pedal that need to be swapped in position. Make sure if you got a Ghost, you check that out. You can Google it. It'll pop right up. It's like a 15-minute job. If you've got half of a penny of a brain between your ears, you can do it. Travis, I almost think you might be able to do it.
Or if it's working fine, don't touch it.
Yeah.
I love you guys aren't reading any of these comments. This is great, man.
We are. We're trying.
Okay. We're
trying to read. We're trying to get through this.
Yeah, lazy jerkbait is just a swim bait that freaking I don't know, man. Funny as shit. Crazy.
Well then, I'm done for the night. What else you guys got?
Okay, here you go. The original, hey, Sean Lai just sent this to me. The original fish formula, bait pop, 1/2 ounce, 2 bass scent at Tackle Warehouse. You don't need to buy any new lures. This revolutionary scent formula, perfect for live sonar anglers. The original fish formula, Bait Pop, features patented technology that not only triggers more bites, but enhances performance with live sonar fish finders. It's loaded with scents that the bass cannot resist. Like I was saying, man, somebody's going to put something in paint. Well, hell, you don't even need to paint it differently. Just put that little fish formula scent on it. It's probably got tungsten particles in it. Don't lick your hands because you get heavy metal poisoning. You end up like crazy. I mean, Travis, maybe you already got some, but don't lick your fingers out there because there's got to be something metallic in it, right? Right? Does it? I mean, you could put tungsten powder in a fish formula and spread it all over your bait, and all of a sudden your bait's like, woo, it's glowing.
Maybe.
There's a fish formula set out there, man. You don't even need a new lure. Just coat your shit with that.
What's wrong?
Thank you, Sean. Hey, you just saved everybody on this race. Sean, give that guy some type of kudos, man. Like, what can you do for Sean? Because honestly, just saved everybody thousands of dollars.
Right.
Instead of buying new lures, you just buy the scent and you just put it on.
What's wrong with the weight that's on your bait or your drop shot weight?
I'm just trying to say, man. See, I mean, Sean's got an idea. You got an idea. Travis says it all shows up.
I just have a brilliant idea.
What? We're going to make something new?
No, but I do have just
a pallet from Amazon.
If I can't lock in a guest for next week,
and
it's just me solo for the VIP members only, I'm gonna I got a great topic thing to talk about.
All right.
Just anyways, carry on.
Right
What's
on.
that? What's from that? Never mind. I don't even know, bro.
David Brown, that's a Marty Burns Big M, and that's in my Rusty Crawl. Marty Bait.
So JP calls me earlier today. He tells me he can't get me a HVAC unit.
Well, it's not that I couldn't get him the unit. It's that they don't make one big enough to be the primary heating source of that garage and loft that he wants. Samsung doesn't make a unit big enough.
All month long, JP's like, we'll get you at cost. Don't worry. Gotcha.
Well, what did I tell you? I said, no problem. We'll build a little corner in the garage and throw a furnace in the garage. It'll be about the same amount of money. I don't know what you're worried about.
I'm not doing it. And then, today I had to.
Go ahead.
I had to go to the skin doctor every other week or every other year.
It's an important update.
No, it ain't an important update. I'm going to tell you how the Western medicine system works.
No, they want you to go there. They want you to go to that.
Go there.
And so you obey. You did.
You to get checked.
Why did you obey?
Because
I mean, that's a curious question.
10% of me feels like maybe the sun has something to do with skin cancer. Only 10% of me. And so since I stay in the sun quite a bit, I thought maybe I'd.
What could be the other 90% that
it's mostly the chemicals that you put on your skin to avoid sun.
You don't use any. And now you got 3 Band-Aids.
So they cut a bunch of stuff off of me today.
But you don't use any sunscreen.
I've been putting some on my ears and right here in my nose.
When did you start that?
Probably for last year. Just a little bit. Just so I don't get burned.
Dude, you were so badly burned when we fished the Ike Foundation tournament. Yes. I've never seen anything like it. I got you to put aloe on just to save your...
So anyways, they wanted to make some more money off of me, so...
They did.
Of course, they're going to take a bunch of samples and show some concern, but I'm not too worried.
Okay, where'd JP go?
Let me check the private chat.
I got an issue. I'm out. Have a great night, fellas. JP's gone. JP's gone.
One of the oddest individuals I know.
JP has left the building, everybody. He says, have a good night, everybody. He's got the roll. And just like that, he's gone.
He'll do that.
Could
be a number of things.
We've been there. We know it could have been a great pallet came up on eBay and he's going for it. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see what you get, man. That's crazy. Oh, I got one more housekeeping item for the folks that like the shaky jig worm. I'm bringing it back, man. Round 2, man. Partnered with Brian's Custom Tackle. I've sent him the materials that in my formulas and he's tying them up as we speak. So back at you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. They sold out really fast the last time. So, hey, what's cool about that is I'm going to offer some worms with it, man.
Really?
It's my favorite. Yeah. It's like a core shot worm It's really unique. Flat bottom, which is a must for me on my shaky jig worm, and low salt, so you get a high float. So, and super crazy action off this worm, and 5 and 7 inch. So, in amazing colors, the ones I like and have used. So, solve that problem. And a clamshell pack. They don't get bent. Anyway, and they're loaded with tungsten powder, so they really return on your live scope. No. But just use that bait pop. Bait pop. Yeah, man. Crazy. So anyway, so when will you hear the results of the skin test?
Oh, I don't know. They'll call me in a few days.
Okay. You know, I hope it's not bad, bro.
It'll be fine.
You don't want the melanoma. It can kill you in 3 months.
That's it.
Yep. Happened to my brother's friend out in California, man. Dark spot on his back. Used to be out in the sun all the time, fair skin like you. And by the time they got it, man, it was out. He was out. He's in his 20s. Killed him. Yep. It's one of the most aggressive forms of cancer. Straight up. It's no bullshit.
And we don't know what it's caused from?
Well, that was probably 35 years ago. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, my bro. Well, he's 61. No, that would have been close to 40 years ago, Travis. Before all that fancy sunscreen, which he never used.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, did anybody back then? I know I didn't. Most people were putting baby oil on so you could get like really crispy. Crisco. Some people would use Crisco.
Would they?
I swear, man, like straight up grease just to fry it so you get browner faster. Like roast it, you know, because everybody want to be tan. You know? Yeah. Like the cool kids.
That's right.
That's right. Anyway, all right. Yeah, JP, it was really sad, man. It was close. His name was Jeff. He was very close to my brother. They worked at Josephina's together, a restaurant out there. So my brother first went there. He's one of the first friends that he met when he moved to California over 40 years ago. So it's a bummer, dude. Anyway, not to bum anybody out, but
yeah, thanks. You're good at that.
Thing. I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to be. You started talking about it. I didn't even notice.
Hey,
what else?
Just talk about my wife's Christmas present since I got it right here.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Ready?
Yeah.
She don't watch this shit anyways.
It would be hard for anybody's wife to get through.
The Striker Stella bib.
So you're going to take her out fishing?
Yeah.
Is she going to look at that and go, well, that's nice?
This really warm Striker jacket in teal.
That's teal. Got it showing up black on the screen. That's cool looking, though.
The gloves.
Dude, she'll be able to go ice fishing with you now.
That's part.
The boots. You got her the whole outfit.
Yeah, bro.
Somebody said, MJ said, keep a Mercury beanie for her just in case she needs that. You know what I mean? Yeah. MJ, thank you. And Sean,
I got her these so she don't slip on the ice.
I don't think those were on her list, but Travis knows what to do. That's what Sean asked. LOL, is that on her list or yours? That's what Mike says. It's like getting your wife a new vacuum. All right. What any earrings, perfume? Jig Squad wants to know, like traditional stuff. No, Jig Squad, Kuda, you know Travis, he doesn't subscribe to what they want him to buy. He's going to buy things that provide sustenance to the family. Things that will fill the freezer. He's practical. Yes. Dave Richardson wants to know, are you giving her the goose too?
Maybe.
What'd you do with that goose, bro?
Cleaned it up, man.
And did you eat it yet?
Not yet.
When are you gonna eat it?
I don't know. I'll make an announcement, I promise.
That really kind of freaked me out, bro. When you just held that thing up, it just literally, I was almost not able to get my act together. And at the end, when we were doing the send-off, man, you dancing with that crazy Christmas tree and a goose. If anybody just watched that, they would have a hard time trying to describe what they were seeing. They just don't.
I wish I was in the frame more when I did that.
You were enough in the frame to make it work.
Okay.
Pretty crazy.
Good news. I'm going to have a vlog tomorrow. The camera was
back.
recovered. So
where was it found?
Just in the back of the truck.
Oh, it wasn't lost.
No.
All right. That sounds cool.
Nope.
Oh, hey, I wanted to know, did anybody see my story? I'm going to throw something up for a little trivia here. All right, I'll do that. Okay. Can anybody tell me who that fisherman is? This is some serious history. Put it up on my story. I'll try to get it close. Look closely. Who is that? If you're a finesse fisherman, you should know that. And Travis is. All right, who is it?
Ned.
It is not, but that's a great guess. That was the number one guess of everybody that looked at my story and commented.
So earlier in the comments,
it's not Ned. Go ahead. What else you got?
I can send this.
All right.
Airdrop it to my. So I had a client fish with me this past summer, and he was in the comments, and he.
Let me see.
He found some tackle in his grandpa's old tackle box.
Ooh.
Let's see if you can identify some of these.
Well, you know, I'm not the antique guy. All right, I'm gonna show one more thing. That was one of his weapons of choice. Look at that. It's a ball head jig. Yeah, it was a ball, and he threw it on a spinning rod, tiny torpedo for sure. Yep. And it's one of those poppers. I can't remember the name of that one. Are those the one you wanted me to look at right there in front?
Yeah, they look like they're in original good condition.
They're really good looking. Absolutely. It's not Billy Westmoreland. It's not Don Iovino.
Well,
Popcorn Sun.
Is right there.
It's not Buck Perry, but that's a good guess.
Al
Ned's
Linder.
brother Ed.
Al Linder.
Nope, not Al Linder. Not Al Linder. I can't give it yet, man. I'm going to keep this going because I'll say this about that.
What happened here?
The guest Ned, the guest that we had on, would absolutely be able to name him instantly. Dan Gapin, Bobby Garland, Lee Wolf. No, man, these are great guesses, but nobody got it yet, man. Nobody got it yet. I'll reveal it. I'll keep giving clues. How's that? I'll keep adding to the story so that I don't know anybody else will understand as I post random pictures. Rich Tauber. Nope. Guido. No. Good guess. Orlando Wilson. Jerry McInnes. No. These are all really good guesses. But it's really neat. This guy was a finesse angler, and he said finesse has more to do with the anglers, how the angler, because that jig I showed you, Travis, he would throw it in anywhere from 1/16th to 1/8 to 3/8 ounce, 12-pound test. It was all mono back then on a spinning rod, a very short one. He subscribed to the same theory as Ned did. A shorter rod allowed him more control with that jig. And that was a pork eel. It's not Babe Winkerland, not Kurt Gowdy, your Uncle Babe Josh. Did Gary Clyde? No. Jeremy McInnes, JL. No. Nobody's got it yet. Anyway, that was a pork eel. A split tail eel. And obviously pork has a lot of fat, so it was buoyant. But he wanted that jig to glide. And the way that he rigged it on there allowed that bait to glide. So, you know, one of the best Ned techniques is a gliding technique, right? So I thought it was fascinating. He would throw super light, depending upon how deep he was fishing. How many people throw a jig in that 16th, 8th ounce? I mean, if you're a bitsy bug guy, it's especially late winter, spring is when he would employ that for large fish. Anyway, pretty neat stuff, man. Not Stacy King, not Bill Dance, not Seymour Wiener. Jose Wahebe. No, these are all great guesses, but none of them are right. Crazy. All right, I'll show the pic again, just for you. Look, I'm trying to create some interest here, man.
By the way, there's only 2 entries in the super chat tonight, so 1 out of 2 is going to win.
I'll try to really increase this. This is like the only photo of this guy, and he is like,
throw another beanie in.
That's him right there, and that's that jig on the end of his rod.
And the AFCO.
Don't be trying to do any. Don't try to be doing any reverse image Google searches. That's cheating. But if you do, okay, you got it. But I'll tell you this: I have named the source of where you could find this multiple times on this very show. So, what source am I referring to? I have named the source of where I found this information on the show multiple times as it relates to finesse fishing. What am I referring to? Slumpy Grumpy is right. So now there's thousands and thousands of articles on the Midwest Finesse Forum. Without me giving away any additional information, it might be hard for you to find it, but maybe you can now. It's not, no, it's Midwest Finesse, flat out. That's it. That's the forum I've read for years on finesse fishing. A lot of inspiration came from it.
That's the guy's name?
No. The Midwest Finesse Forum is where Ned Cady, the guest that we had on the show, has written hundreds of articles, also for in fishermen. It's part of that, right? But it's a forum. And, he's been sending you emails and articles, right, that he writes, and he keeps a bass log of all his catches, water temp, depth, clarity, what they caught, when they caught, etc. Yeah.
Someone says my giveaway is lacking.
All right.
Oliver prizes are like class.
Kyle Downey got it. Kyle Downey got it. Kyle Downey got it. Chuck Woods, who is considered by Ned Cady the father of finesse fishing. Chuck Woods, the picture I just showed you, the father of finesse fishing. What lures did he invent? Let's see if Kyle knows about what lures you can attribute to Chuck Woods, the father of finesse fishing. Travis, that's pretty iconic, man.
I've never heard of him, man.
I know you don't care, man. This is not your thing. You're not into the history of lures and the origins of techniques. I get it. That's cool. It's all good.
Don't put me in that corner. I could be interested in certain things.
Okay, but I know not some guy's grandpa. Right? I mean, you like that guy's lures. That was cool. They were clean, bro. Those were OG headings. It looked like.
BTC. Kind of did look like BTC.
Matthew Weimer got it, but before the beetle spin, there was just a beetle. And Ned talked about it. He talked about the beetle on the beetle spin, which he used, I think it was a cream scoundrel worm, which is originally named something else. He would cut it in half, and that became the genesis of the beetle. Later, the beetle spin, right? Pretty cool, right? Anyway, it's good stuff, man. Yeah. The beetle is the first known jig worm Ned. Ned tried to build the case for it was the Senko, but a little different. I agree with him on the beetle being the first Ned because 6-inch scoundrel cut in half is 3 inches on a lead head. That is a Ned. Chuck Woods, man, the father of finesse fishing. Andy B. I don't know, man. Ned Cady wouldn't say so. And maybe you have to break it between, and I don't know when bass were introduced into Japan. Does anybody know that? How did they get there and when did they get there? We're talking 1950s with Chuck Woods. And you go on before
recent
that, right?
history. Yeah. Could have been.
Okay, I know what you're trying to do, but that's all right.
I'm just saying.
We're just gonna.
I'm sure there's been largemouth bass in Japan thousands of years ago.
Who knows? We'll never know. We're only talking about what we can see and prove, and we know people have been to. So all other stuff is speculation and fun chatter, but I'm just trying to deal in reality or whatever you call it. Yeah. D. Thomas. Bass were introduced to Japan in the early 1900s. South Jersey says so. 1925. Google says 1925. Okay, so who could tell me the father of Japanese finesse fishing and what lures did they invent the plastic worm and it wasn't cream? The scoundrel? Good questions, man. I don't know the answers. And I got a crazy ton of respect for the JDM market, lure designers over there, etc. There's not much history or information on it that I could read about, but clearly it'd be available to me. Just wouldn't know how to search for it. And Ned, Ned, absolutely. Shin Fukai, he was marveling at how Shin Fukai worked his lure that one time he was on the stream talking about it, right? Constant shaking, right? So anyway, tell me who the father of Japanese finesse fishing is. What lures were invented in Japan? Did they invent the first rubber worm, as it was called? Because that is the origin, right? The cream scoundrel.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? Everything else was like hard plugs, right? It was like plugs with like metal lips and, pork. Don't know when pork was, but anyway, smuggled into Japan. That is really crazy. Good stuff, man. All right, man. Kudo wants to see the split shot box again. I don't know why, but he just really likes it. You got to get up and get it.
No, it's right over there.
All right, well, get it. He likes it, man.
He says it he's joking.
Kudo said it turns him on.
He doesn't.
That kind of organization turns him on. What else you guys want to talk about tonight? Because it's clearly open target. We put that one to bed fast. You got the scent that has the make sure bait glow. You can buy big ones lures, in the truck. But nobody seems to want to do that. No, we like the mini one, bro.
No, well, this is the mini one now. This is my new system when I'm on the go.
Okay, we've seen those before.
Yep.
Are those just pill dispensers?
I bought them at.
How many?
Michael's.
How many are there? How many compartments?
8. I bought them at Michael's,
okay.
and
so it's
I'm
not a pill dispenser.
I'm a little nervous. Definitely, it's gonna happen. I put all the hooks. I got all the hooks organized.
Dude, that's gonna suck if that opens up.
I'm not too worried about it's the weight here. And
it's gonna happen.
It will. I was asking.
But it's a good idea. It's a good use of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good use of that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, you'll be able to hone some new techniques for split shotting for bass with that setup, man. Is it all lead? It's all lead shot, right? No tungsten. Nobody uses tungsten in the salmon game.
I was asking Brooks about it. So it's the smooth split shot.
Yeah. I don't like the one with the ears.
No, I know that, but I was getting upset because I was like, I wonder if you can reuse these.
So hard.
Because some of my rigs were a little off, and I'm like, fuck. I was trying everything. I'm like, Brooks, is there a tool or something that you can like reopen that gap and save them? He's like, bro. He's like, no, dude, just throw them out there, a couple cents a piece. Well, I don't know. I spent like $300 on split shots, so
yeah, just throw that.
In my mind, that's pretty expensive stuff,
There is reusable round, but it's tin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that. It's not as heavy. Anyway, who's that, bro? Who's that?
I don't know. Phone's been blowing up all night.
It's cray, man. Must be that pallet driver. What do you guys want to talk about tonight? Now that we've talked about that, because South Jersey says, "Pour him, man. Make your own weights." He'll get there. I could see that happen in that big garage. Have a lead pot, man. Maybe.
I thought about it the other day. I was like, I should get into pouring and making these drop shot weights, and I was like, it's just easier.
Yeah, dude.
Go on eBay and buy 100 count, send them $25.
Dude,
gather all that equipment, sit there and melt lead, fine lead. Just it ain't for me.
Oh no! Then you gotta what? You gotta like clean the lead. You gotta heat it and like what do they call it? They clear the stuff off it. I don't know, man. No, I don't want to be a lead pourer. I respect the guys.
I don't go through enough.
Yeah, I respect the guys that pour, man. The do it guys, I respect them, man. Do it yourselfers. Scooter's a big do it yourself guy. Anybody that pours leads, jigs, man. I like to tie stuff once it's poured. I love tying stuff on baits and making stuff and painting stuff, but pouring, I don't have the room, or painting. You know, rather do the nail polish thing.
I suck at painting too. Maybe you guys can help. I'm in search of a jig head in the 3/16 ounce size. That's a screw lock with a size 1 hook, or maybe a 2, that will hold paint as well, or that's already painted.
Okay. You want a football head or a round or a mushroom?
Just like a swim
ball
bait head. I've been using just a ball head.
You want a swim bait head? I know what you threw last summer.
I threw a lot. I looked a lot. If I say it, I might get yelled at.
Yeah, you would. Don't.
So I'm not.
Nope.
But I need a better system than what I have right now.
It's out there.
It's not on Tackle Warehouse or pretty much anywhere else I've Googled. I'm hours.
You want me to show you?
At some point, especially one that's pre-painted that I don't have to paint.
Dude, we bought them. That's what I used on a video of yours. What do you mean, nah? What are you talking about? I threw a swim bait head with a screw lock with a size 1/0 Gamakatsu hook and caught 10 smallmouth on it on a Kitech 2.8 on a video.
Those are the ones I gave you.
Of course, but that's the one you're describing.
That's the one my buddy makes.
Why would you just powder coat those?
I can't get the paint to stay on long term.
Because you don't know how to.
I heat it up with a torch.
Call your buddy.
I stir the powder. I stir the powder. I heat it up with a torch at the perfect temperature. I dip it in. I tap it. I dip it in the water, and then sometimes right away I'll put something in there to get so the hole isn't filled with paint.
Sure.
And then I've taken them to an oven then and baked them at my house here for 20 minutes or whatever.
Look, man, and what you're saying is it chips off like immediately?
No, but it's just not something long term that I want to keep doing.
How long are you gonna keep
the
it?
bag of jigs has a bunch of chipped paint all over the thing at the end of the season.
Why don't you just send it to somebody who's a good powder coater?
Just ask them, is there a jig?
Why don't you call your buddy and say, can you make me a batch of this? And buy it in bulk in the right size that you want. Because that's a good hook. Wouldn't you agree? I didn't lose any fish on that thing. Caught freaking, I think we counted it was 10, right? On a Kitech.
What else should we rant about tonight? This is a rant video.
Kuda will do it for you, man. Kuda's a good powder coater. Kuda, you got any powder coat tips out there? Is Travis doing it right? Did he describe the, does he need a fluffer or whatever that thing's called? The thing that the pipe that goes.
You can just stir that powder with a screwdriver or something.
No, the way those guys do it, they got this really good technique, man. I don't know.
I got one of them.
Kent Collins says, bring them to him, Travis. Your problems are solved.
Okay.
Just bag some of those free ones up you got from your buddy. Ship them up there. When you get there in the spring, ice out, they'll be ready.
I want to go online and purchase in the specific color with the right hook and the screw lock and have them sent to my house and not shipped.
Okay, okay, here, can I ask you the question? Your buddies. Was it a Gamakatsu? I thought I remembered that it was.
He did Gamakatsu, and then his last batch was the owner.
Okay. Did you like the Gamakatsu or owner better?
Gamakatsu.
Okay. So
not because I could tell a difference, because you put a seed in my head about the way the hook was bent.
Right. I don't like the curved beak. Anyway, I feel like it just, if you skin
ever since you said that, I've had that feeling.
I understand. So it's a fluid bed. Thank you, Steve Hardy. Why don't you just ask him, can you paint me this number? Are you still friends?
Yeah.
Sounds like, okay. All right. If you're going to pay him.
It's Kyle.
Oh. Kyle.
Yeah, the guy that disqualified me from the Wisco tournament.
You mean the tournament director?
Yeah.
He didn't rat you out. No. He just upheld the rules. which he told you to read. You're still not accepting responsibility for that, man.
Oh my God.
You got to get over that. I agree.
All right. So JP
Okashira is a
JP got back to me.
badass.
He's not mad. I did not offend him. Personal issue.
Okay. No, I don't think we offended JP.
I just asked him.
No. If the Okashira had a screw lock, man, I do like their little monofilament keeper, but nothing compares to
remember that the screw lock you mentioned
agreed,
a few times in the past about the blade not staying true or working or staying
it fitted? Just depends on
I'm just telling you, last time I was fishing, that happened to me. That was the first one that ever happened to me.
Yep. You can't jam it. You got to be really careful with that rubber bead. You got to reseat things. You got to slow down, take your time. If I'm tournament fishing, I don't care. I'm just taking that one ain't working anymore, putting a fresh one on, man, and rolling. Sure. Tournament situation, fun fishing, unless it's a mad, like, we're around a bunch of fish. Maybe I just try to do it.
So what's big for the week, man? What do you got going on?
Man, that's it, man. Working.
That's it.
Working, straight up working. Trying to put some boxes together for some people who are asking me for customized boxes. Digging up some old baits for people that are in search of things, finding them, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like an old Smithwick jerkbait in a particular color, shallow, they don't make anymore. Had one. Can you believe it? Yeah, stuff like that. Goofing around in the Bass Lab. This is the time of year where I've got a bunch of things that I want to create, which I've already created, and it's whether I'm going to try to bring them to production or not. I got some pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff down here. Little samples that I've done. Not for show and tell because sometimes I get ripped off, so I'm not going to show it until I bring it out. No show and tell until I do.
I hear
but
you.
It's fun, man. This is when I create. I love this time of year. Although I hate it, I love it too, because it's when I really get to try to stay down here and tie stuff up and make stuff,
right?
And bring it out. There's a pretty cool one I'm pretty stoked about. I had a brainstorm. I was walking around Walmart, and I was walking around the craft section, and I saw some things in the craft section. I go, man, that's it.
Really?
And I got the name for it too. I got to write that down. Okay. I thought about the name the other day. I know. I'm so pumped. I think it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. I wish I could talk about it, but it's too early. Got to do a sample. Got to bring it to life. Test it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See if it does what I want it to do. You know what I'm talking about. How you got an idea for something. And look, I've made some dogs, man, for sure down here. They didn't work too good. You never saw them, but they didn't work like I thought they would. You got to test it. Marty sending me some new baits to test. Yeah. Oh, Matthew, if you're watching, Matthew Acevedo, I got 30 epic shads in production for you, bro. Not that you're buying 30, but 30. I got 30 being made. South Jersey. He's been waiting a while. Oh my God, that is going crazy, dude.
Might be JP again.
Yeah. And I think it'd be a banger of a bed bait for you, dude.
Okay.
I'd be honored for you to just try it, maybe give you one.
Yeah.
And or we go up there or ever fishing together where we see some bed and fish. That would be really cool, man.
I do want to make an announcement here real quick. Well, what do you got? Well, we got some peeps on. Let me pull up my calendar.
Any new sponsors this year?
Well, I can tell you who I'm trying to work with, if you'd like.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd love hearing that
list.
Stuff. I mean, dude, this is your living, bro. I'm happy for you when you find good new sponsors.
Where did I put it? Oh, here it is.
Okay.
There's a company that makes a shuttle for ice fishing that I would like to work with. I think they make a great product. Aquaview.
Okay, the camera, very cool for ice fishing. Yep.
I
think you could
like
do
to
good
work
things
with
for
those
them.
guys. I think it makes sense.
Yep.
I'm actually going to put together an email to send to them hopefully this week.
Awesome.
But I already have my wish list created. I want to go with the let me just pull up my spreadsheet here and I'll tell you.
I love it. So good, man. Fishing with Wings, he says, you got the polar bear hair, bro. It's polar bear hair. I told that story about bone fishing to him. I think might have told her on the stream. Dude, I still got some fishing with Wings. I still got some. We got to make some limited run of polar bear hair.
Aquaview.
Do smallmouth?
Oh, you know what happened?
Care about polar bear hair? No, I bet you do. Mike, I know you got it. Okay. I got it over there, but I ain't tying with it anymore. I flog when you can aquaview. True, Sean. Polar bear hair.
This always happens to me. We still live?
Yeah, man. Okay. We still live, bro. You find it yet?
No, dude. I know what happened. I'm just seeing how bad it is.
What happened?
So, right before I checked in here on the live tonight, my computer was shut down. You know, I'm like, come here, hit the keyboard, it pops up, lights up.
Pop it back up.
It's shut down. And so, apparently, whatever I did today on my spreadsheets did not save.
Ah, jeez.
Fuck. Oh, this pisses me off right now, guys. I'm in a bad spot right now, bud. I just realized there was a lot of things on here that did not get saved properly.
No.
Oh, you don't know how much work that is for me.
That would suck.
Oh, dude. You don't even know. Anyways. So I don't have my my list. I highlight everything in green that I bought this week too for the boats and stuff, like the Russell Marine Light, the Troll Tamer, the motor decal, like, and now they're not highlighted, so I don't know if I got them or not. And then I had the price that I paid for them next to it, so I had a whole list of everything, a running list of everything that's gone, dude.
No,
it's freaking gone. Oh. Anyways, all right, what else we got? Let's keep this moving.
I think I've been doing pretty good. Yeah, oh, man.
It's so hard to deal with this now. Okay, Aquaview.
Yep. Just go for memory.
Go for memory. I want to go with their 10-inch screen.
Yep.
And then they have like a pole attachment, a weight system, a trolling fin. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff I want to get with that and mess around with it. And I was going to put it actually at the console of the boat on a mini Kong system to hold it in place.
Yep.
Let's see. What else? Just a bunch of other stuff in here, dude. I'm so mad right now. My list is gone.
That's no good. Your phone's going off. Your list is gone.
There we go.
Tragic. Okay, what you got?
It's Todd. He's showing me his baits.
Oh, cool.
All brand new.
Who's Todd?
There they are.
Oh, look at that, man. Those are beauties, man. Heck yeah, man. I mean, tiny torpedoes. He's got a bomber in there. Little crawdad one, man. It's hard to see the ones in the package, but I mean, I think it's a lucky, might be a lucky 13, which is the popper style. Look at that old school reel, man. Oh, that's cool stuff. That's the kind of stuff you need in your man cave when you're up in New York, bro.
That's right.
Absolutely.
I definitely listen. All right, hold on. I got to take note. We got another super chat in here. All right, we got 4 people tonight. once I get up there, dude, like here's the problem. I've never been able to gather cool items and, because I just did not have the room for it. Remember when we went to that little tackle shop in New York last year and we bought those old
remember?
baits?
Oh my God,
yeah,
that was so awesome.
And I bought a bunch of old magazines and maps.
Yeah.
So stuff like that I'll be able to display at my new place once we get it all. But this is about the only cool thing that I have. That's
really cool.
I've showed this before, but I think that's so. I didn't know St. Croix owned Trilene at one time.
Yeah, isn't that cool? I had no clue.
And so I got that old, stuff like that. That's all I got, man.
Yeah, man. Mickey's. The shop was named Mickey's. Colin, thank you, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool shop. I'd stop in there again for sure. No doubt. No doubt, man.
Finding Adventure says he donated $5 a few streams ago and we never did the giveaway.
We never did?
I don't think we missed a giveaway. You might have missed us saying it. Let me know what date that was. I'll look back. I'm interested.
Yeah, there you go.
I would have heard it from more people than just one.
Very true.
Some sort of glitch.
Which Garmin unit you going with this year, bro?
Just Echo Map 126. Yep. I have all but one. And I just, here's a problem. So maybe my viewers can help me out. Let me pull this up. I got nothing but boxes in this garage, bro. So I needed they call this what the hell do they call this? If I look in my spreadsheet under boat info, we're going to see that this is called a bail mount. So here's one thing, Eric, that I think is really cool about Garmin is the fact that I can mount this on my Lund now.
Yep.
And I can just take my units off of the boat without taking all the cables and wiring and just pop it on this.
God, so nice.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God, it's going to be so nice.
In a way, if they didn't have this system, I probably would have bought more units for that Lund. And I'm going to do this with my ice fishing deal.
Yeah.
Put this in my shuttle. So now I don't have to buy more Garmin units. I'm just going to, when I'm going to use the Lund, I take them off the Camus and pop them on there. So, but anyways, so I'm in a, so it was $100 their best offer on eBay. And I offered them $100 or $50 for this. So I got it for a deal. And I need one more. I'm looking for one more of these. But there's only one knob. So I sent the guy an email. I go, dude,
no, what?
You know what I mean? And so now he's like, I'm sorry, you can take it back. Whatever. So if anyone's got a knob, let me know. Or a part number so I can search it myself.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how the graphs just kind of, it just locks in. If you do it right, it's not moving. You hear a lot of horror stories because people didn't lock it in properly.
Oh, that hurts. Many prospects on the new intern? Somebody want to know.
I don't think we heard from anybody yet.
No applications.
The resumes haven't been flowing, bud.
Who is blowing up your phone, bro?
I don't know. It's a bunch of people. Kent wants to know where Mickey's is at.
On the shores of which one is that?
What
Oneida.
street is it? I don't even know what street it's on.
I don't have
downtown
a clue,
Syracuse somewhere.
Yeah. That's a cool stop, man. If you're ever in town, do it. I would highly recommend it, man. Yep. Yeah, St. Chris, the River Rat Chartreuse Shed Nasty should be coming back in stock December-ish. So, I mean, every time he makes them, man, they just sell out. I can't keep them in stock. But I'll try to Like I'll keep them until the stream, so the people on the stream that watch and support the show get them first. How's that sound?
That
Good
sounds
deal.
good.
All right, cool. Let me know what you're looking for, St. Crest. You know. What else? What else you got, man?
That's it, dude. I mean, honestly, it's been a crazy week.
What's the moving date?
You
get your loan
February 3rd.
You get your loan? Yeah, I guess you did.
Oh, I guess. Oh, we signed stuff on the 3rd of February.
You're good though.
Can't do a whole lot until then. I got I'm picking my trailer up on Wednesday. I found the trailer just about an hour and a half from here.
Awesome.
All aluminum. Really nice trailer. So
Yep.
We got the wrap design going. I got some.
Okay.
I bought some used E-Track on Facebook Marketplace today. So that's a locking system for the trailer. I'm gonna try to install it myself on Wednesday when it gets here. And then I bought all these accessories and attachments for it, so I can put my big ass broom in there right away, bud.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Start getting rid of some of this stuff in the garage, man. Space is getting limited. Like, let me show you guys something here. Try to take this down. I don't know. I can't zoom in, but so you see way up there. Those are all that's all the stuff for the Camus. You watch this, Eric? Then up there's all the extra stuff that I had. And then right here, this all is that's all the ice fishing stuff. And I'm literally out of room, bro. I got no more room up there.
That's
obviously
crazy.
This whole floor system, I'm pretty much done. I got no space, dude. Look at I got boxes of stuff everywhere here. See what I'm working with?
That's crazy, dude. You are running out of space.
We are done here, so I need to start getting in that house and moving some stuff up. With boxes and boxes and more stuff showing up. And now
any derbies next year? Or are you just really going to focus on the business?
No. Any open that's on the Chesapeake and any open that's on the Ontario.
Ontario. So you were going to talk about some dates you had on the Canadian side, right?
Good point. Yes. So thank you. So my calendar's open. I'm trying to book. We're just booking dates right now. And
you made a post, right?
Yep, we got that out there. There's some early season Canadian trips available in April and May. Season goes till May 10th.
Can you take pictures?
I don't.
Somebody said it's illegal. They commented on your post. I saw that. You can't even hold the fish up, apparently. What the hell is that?
So here's the deal with that, guys. And I'm not trying to be a prick when I say this, but it's got to be people I fished with before that I know that aren't going to be up there the next day. It's a very fragile deal that time of year.
Right.
And so I can't take someone that's from 2 counties away with a bass boat. Don't smack them, then they're back every weekend and telling their buddies. Now, listen, I understand as a guide that's what happens, but I'm just trying to protect it a little bit.
So you can go smack them every day for 2 weeks.
Dude, I'm working it. I'm guiding. You know what I mean?
Dude,
I'm doing it for people that want to experience that. Now, you got to be flexible because you might book a date and
the wind doesn't cooperate
in April and May, and we might have to cancel it or postpone it. So you also have to be flexible. I can't have you flying in from Arizona either. You know what I mean? So it's just a little tricky. Everybody got that bait back.
No, what Nick? It's not the point. What's its nickname? Do you know? What's its nickname? You don't know. So you don't know. Because you'd know it right away. It'd come right off your tongue fast.
Go ahead.
Nate, no, I'm not telling you. I'm asking the stream. You guys know this bait. What's its nickname? If you're a river rat, you know.
All right. Anyways, back to my story. Before I was interrupted with a crankbait again.
I just got to keep it spiced up, man. You know what I mean? People like the show.
Anyways, I do have trips available, regular trips, June, July, August, September, October, November for bass fishing, smallmouth trips on Lake Ontario. And I got a bunch of Chesapeake bay trips yet. My last year guiding on the Chesapeake, there's a bunch in April and May, and a little bit into June as well. So if you guys are interested, try to get a hold of me as soon as possible if you want the best dates. Right now, I'm just, I don't have the calendar really set up on my website, but if you're thinking about going, just shoot me a message with some dates you have in mind, and I'll just tell you, hey, you got it or you don't. That's kind of how I'm doing it right now. And then another point is, and this should be up within a week or so, it'll probably be up on the website, and it's a little too early, but if you guys want to book, and you'll see all the stuff, I'm doing some salmon and trout, mostly salmon, focusing on salmon just because that's kind of what I know right now in the fall, in September and October, and they're only afternoon trips. So they're going to be from like 3 to dark, 4 or 5 hour trips up there in upstate New York. If you're interested in booking, yeah, I know it's quite a ways out there.
Okay.
All right. That's all I got.
That's good.
But get your dates if you want to trip. Okay.
Anyone got an Alpha Angler wrench rod? Any thoughts? If so, St. Crush, you know it. What's the color? That's the tougher one. You name the plug, name the color. Rare.
All right, let's pick our winner since we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tonight. What's so funny?
I like how you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tonight.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put random numbers on these. Okay.
Also trap.
And Eric.
Suspending.
Actually, no. Let's have whoever. No, that'd be dumb.
Oh, it's been a while, but it deserves to be shown.
Eric, pick a number between 1 through 5, please.
Numero uno.
T-Drum. T-Drum's the winner tonight.
Boom! June bug, baby.
I think I wrote it down, right?
T-Drum. All right.
Does that sound right?
I don't know.
Reach out.
T-Drum.
Email me.
T-Drum.
Or Instagram me your address, and I will get that out tomorrow.
I'll hold it up for you.
Finding Adventure, thank you.
That's a balsa rattle.
For having faith in our giveaways again.
That I painted with fingernail polish with 14 karat gold flake. Isn't that cool? And a big old red eye. And it suspends. It goes like a foot over the grass. A trap. No rattle. Silent. I'm going to try this spring. I want to see if I can get something on it. I think.
Hey, 5477 Nathan wants to ask, how did court go? Because I guess we didn't talk about it last time. At the
auction. Yeah. What about it, man?
I was found guilty.
How did it go?
I was found guilty. I'm just kidding.
Nah, you weren't found guilty, man.
It actually sucked. It wasn't what I thought. I thought I'd enter a room and there'd be a judge up here on a stand, and there'd be all these like church pews in the back where there's crowds of people, and you got the person with the little thing going. Maybe a police officer in the corner, right? Nothing like that. So they had like a folding table and a couple folding chairs set up. And you gather around and they call up your name. And I presented my case, Eric. My case was like this thick. I had everything.
Talk to me, man. And
within a minute, 30 seconds, I was found not guilty.
That's so awesome.
And I stood there for as long as I could, trying to tell them my case. And they kind of laughed at me, and they pointed over to Kent, who was there, and said, we let that guy go last month. And you know what he did when we told him he was not guilty? He packed his shit up and walked out the door. Why are you still talking to us right now? So, yeah, they didn't want to hear it, I guess.
Yeah, oh, so you got
I went deep, dude. They said not guilty, and I still stood there and pleaded my case and said, I'm gonna be back there, and this is why, and this is where my map shows, and this is where all the people are fishing all the time. Yeah, you had to be there.
That's pretty funny, man.
They kind of found it humorous a little bit, but at the same time,
you just wanted to present your case. You had prepped, you had all that stuff, and they're like, "What are you doing, dude? You're not guilty. Did you not hear us?"
Yeah, that's pretty much what
Your Honor, I spent all this time prepping. I feel the need to explain myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical, man.
Yeah.
You got it, Scott. Happy to do a little lure porn for you guys tonight. Uh-oh. I said the word. That's not going to be good. St. Crest wants us to shoot some shows next spring, man. Are we ever going to do that again where we shoot a bunch of shows in like a short period? That was a lot of fun. I got so many ideas.
We probably
but you do too. I'm sure you do.
We're going to say it. No, let's really make a point to get together this spring and fish.
Yeah, like and go do some interesting stuff. You know,
my boat should be here very early.
I know you're going to be.
It'll be here any day. So
I know you're. Oh, I wanted to show some stuff. If anybody's interested, this is a buddy of mine, and I told him I would help him sell it. And I didn't show everything that was used during the live stream. I tried to focus on stuff that was in the boxes. But I know there's some fans of magworts. Reach out to me if you're interested in magworts. If you're interested in shortworts, and these are original. Pre-Rapala, mags, shorts. For those of you who don't know,
can't really see them, bud.
Well, no, okay. I mean, I'll hold it up. I mean, look, if a guy's interested in magwort, he knows what it's all about. That's a magwort. I do have some original pre-Rapala wiggleworts that are out of the package. I've got shortworts, and these are a lot of these are river colors. A lot of guys, are fans of them. So. Lots of shortworts for sale. These are all used. A lot of bomber screw tails. I'm trying to think of what else I got. Magworts, shortworts, wiggleworts, bomber one knocker, screw tails, deep wears. Just reach out to me. I'll send you pictures. And, I know he wants to price them to move. Trying to think of what else I got that's cool that anybody might want to collect. I've got some.
Hey, Josh.
OG
Eric's
-1s.
hard to get a hold of on Facebook. If you have
I'm
Instagram, that's going to be easier to find him.
I got Tennessee Toughies. That is not a Tennessee Toughie. That's a nice tap style bait. I'll clean these up and list these on the site. Let's see. I've got some Brian's Bees available. Some more Pogo Shads that are, like a chromie. But I'll probably put those on the site for him because those will go for premium. But anyway, I'm just trying to name some of the baits that I have that I know people would want to, people hunt for, and our fish catchers. I only took from him what I know catches fish, so because I throw the baits. Oh, one more thing, I just want to show it in case anybody wanted it. These are not pre-Mexico; these are made in Mexico, but Poes in the box. These are Poes. They're all 300 series. And they're all made in Mexico, but they're in the box. So if you guys are a Pose fan, I got some Pose 300s. I'll send you pictures. There you go. All right. That's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to show. That's it. So let me know. How do you message on Instagram? Never been on there. Josh, you got to sign up for an Instagram account. Or Josh, what you could do is you could go to, let me send my Bass Lab link real quick. And I'm going to put it, can you put the Bass Lab link on the screen? There you go. So Josh, if you have, on your browser, just put in basslab.bigcartel.com. It'll pull up the website where I sell the lures. And then it has a contact me button and you can send me an email that way. Sound good?
Guys, one item that did not sell in the auction yet, and I really need to move it, is the Stormar striker suit. I just wrote in the comments what size and what price I'm looking for shipped. It's a great deal. I think that's valued at $700 retail, so you're getting pretty good deal on that. Extra large top, and I believe it's a large tall. Might be an extra large tall. Fits me 6'2", 190.
Hey, Steve, I do have some flatworts I'll hold about. I didn't get to those in the auction.
In case anyone's interested. Otherwise, I think I got it listed on Bass Boat Central. I haven't looked at Bass Boat Central today.
So they're the flatworts. I've got them in different colors if you want to make an offer, because I saved these for the website because they weren't in the box. Fire Tiger, I got, which I know go, this will probably That'll probably get a premium. That's a flatwort in the red craw. I got another flatwort in the shad. This is for you, Steve Hardy. You're getting a private show. Flatworts right now, live on the stream. Hard to find. I know there are people that are fans.
Nice.
Another shad. Another fire tiger.
I'm going to throw something up in the comments too, guys.
Another fire tiger.
I found something else for sale. I'm putting in the comments. I don't know if I got it near me. Yeah, I do.
Okay, Steve, thanks, man.
If anyone's looking for the Rytech, this is the mount, the pole mount. I think it can go on your trolling motor as well. Right now they're out of stock. He's always backed up. This is hardly used. This is like almost brand spanking new. I don't know what price I have it here. I think it's like $375 or something. What is it? We cut out. Anyways, $375 shipped. If anyone's interested.
All right, get
For
you
live
the Hunter
target.
Gatula.
It's got all the accessories and stuff in here as well. It's a hell of a mount. So it allows you to do forward with one adjustment, straight down. And then you can also do your scout mode just like that. So boom. Best mounts out there. I'm getting all these mounts for my next boat as well. Pricey. What else you got, Eric?
Hey man, who's new tonight?
Gatula Hunter looks new.
Ah, JP. Gotcha, JP.
Oh man.
Prime Fishing, what you mean, man? He's trying to get $20 for the flatwort and crawdad. You know it's gonna go for more than that, man. That's OG. That's OG. South Jersey. When you put your order in for an epic shad or the next round, let me know, man. I'll toss in a small pogo for you because you're such a great supporter of the stream, and you know you bought some baits for me in the past, man. So a little mini pogo will be on me. Speaking of which, I got a lot of pogos. Way too many for a man to fish in his lifetime. It's crazy. Hey, anybody out there get their reels serviced, and have they been happy with the experience of sending the reels out? Because I'm going to get some reels serviced and then probably put them all up for sale. All Shimano, all left-handed. So I just have way too many, you know what I mean? Way too many to fish. So, but is it a waste of time to get them serviced, or just, you know?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just curious, man.
I don't know. God dang it, dude. I lost all that info.
That's not good. Now you got to do it over again. This is your salty rant at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a big deal, Eric, actually.
No pearl chronarchs, but man, metaniums, 51 mgs. Depending upon how they come back, I might keep some. But I know I got some chronarchs for sure. Yeah, here are the chronarchs. There's a chronarch. There's another chronarch. I don't know, like 4 chronarchs. Yeah, but they're not the pearl. But, you know, a lot of green, old tank Curados. Probably the best reel they ever made. A 2016 Metanium. I don't have a clue when I bought it, but James, it was probably around that time. I got the boxes. See up there? Hold on, let me see if I can show. I've never shown everybody what's up there. See all them boxes? And then there's more boxes in the garage. So I have all the boxes.
You do that too?
I mean, because I mean, it has parts. It has brake parts. It's got a nut. It's got the real oil. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got the silver ones for sure. Yep. Anyway, what do you guys think? Should I just sell them as is? Because then I'm gonna have to go like, oh, you know, you're buying it as is. And I'm not gonna sit there and tell you how to cast because I haven't cast a reel in for years. So why not pay the $25 or $30 for an overhaul and price it right? Yeah, I am a lefty. I'm a lefty, guys. Short warts are the smaller size. I mean, as far as I know, I got some short. I got the fat short warts too. I'm gonna have to put these up. So there's two sides of short warts, right?
Have we decided when we're gonna do your auction?
No, man. I don't know,
yeah,
man. I haven't. So they're the two sizes of short warts. This is the little one, and that's the big one. See? Got them both. And then all those flat warts. A lot of short warts. Holy shit. That's some old bandits, you know. Dude, I like a faded crankbait. I swear some of the damn rusty baits, like if you get a little rust on them, they get bit. It's like, it's crazy. The more beat up, it seems like the better they get. I don't know. It's weird how a bait works like that sometimes.
So I bought some of the new Blitz square bills the other day.
And? I
got them. They look good. I'm going to throw them.
MJ, you are right, man. I could have literally, you know, I do have a YouTube channel. I guess I could just go live and stream. I wouldn't know how to work it though. It would not be good. No, I couldn't do it alone. No, I'd rather do it on yours and then just see what we could sell. I don't know. It'd be fun. I do need to seriously start getting rid of some stuff. Travis, correct. I got them all in that box, not Kramer's box, my box.
Eric, no pressure.
Hey,
if this is something you want to do, January would be a really good time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I could shoot for that. Hey, does anybody throw a blade bait? Can you hold on for a second? I want to see if anybody throws this blade bait.
Yeah, we're holding.
And if you've even heard of it, Travis, I bet you have.
Why did my computer shut off earlier? Don't get life. There's a glitch in the system. He's in the other room. He's never showed you guys the other room. It's probably has more tackle than what you guys see right there, for sure. The other room. Why doesn't this come up?
Travis, you haven't even seen all the rooms.
No,
you haven't even seen all the rooms.
Came close.
You haven't seen what's behind door number 4 and 5. Anybody throw those? Anybody throw those?
I assume they don't make them anymore.
No. Bitzer Creek. I want to know. Anthony Guy says, yep. Very similar. Nope. Fishing with Weensy. It doesn't say as seen on TV.
As seen on TV.
I like the way the lead's on the nose though. More of a nose down attitude. I think some of the guys I like the vaults too, man. That's right. Yes. Oh, it is as seen on TV. Look. It does say it. Mike Iovino's right. Yeah, there are some UV ones too. You're right. I think it does. I think it is UV.
It was a Blitz SSR.
And this is a 3/8 ounce, which is kind of cool
I spelled it wrong. You guys get it.
I don't know about you guys, but I always wanted to find a 3/8 ounce bait. Like you went from a quarter to a half most of the time. And sometimes I was looking for a 3/16 ounce. Not that that would be good, but I sure did want to try it. Anyway, I might put these up on the site. Who was it? Babe Winkleman? Babe Winkleman was all about it. Who's the commercials for him? Jared? This is cool. Looks like the big dude blade bait. Bo Judd, what's that?
I was trying to play. I have the Babe Winkleman VHS tape, and I was trying to play it the other day.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I can't hook it up with the newer TVs. I got that old tape of me on The Price is Right, too, I wanted to share with everyone. But it's all on VHS, bro.
Right.
Lost. All right, Eric, you got anything else? I'm about ready to wrap this thing up, man. I got spreadsheets and shit to correct tonight.
You got me? Haymaker. Yeah, man. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good.
Then the Dinah Annie B. See, all these blade bait guys, like I bet the guys from Wisconsin and up there, like the real guys that know all about, like the blade bait category. Think about it. It's like the crankbait category. Every blade bait's got a different attitude, a different profile of how they sit on the bottom when they fall. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'd be fascinated for somebody to help educate me on the blade bait game. I want to be a better blade bait fisherman. Should I hold on to those? Should I sell them? Should I sell some?
I don't know. You got a lot? They look interesting.
Yeah, I got a good number because
we're gonna have a lot of opportunities in the future, man. We you know.
I mean, you and I both know that like you could go through some blade baits in a tournament if you're not trying to go plug knock everyone.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what's your worst down a blade bait in a tournament? Like if you were
20?
fishing in December, 20. So think about that number for a minute. But if you're fishing for $1,200 in a winter derby and you lose, $100 of blade baits, you don't feel bad getting your $1,200 check and splitting $600 with your buddy. You didn't burn much gas because you know how we fish, right? We're not like running far. You're rolling around on, maybe you start your big engine 3 times. Anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
The most gimmicky bait. Somebody sent me a Chuck Woolery string pull thing. Let me see if I got any gimmicky baits. Oh, here it is.
Eric, do you know who John Gillespie is?
Look, I got it. That's pretty gimmicky. I think. Who sent this to me? Look, watch this.
Hold on. Did someone just say that in the comments and you just pulled one out?
Yeah, I did. It works.
Where does it say that in the comments? Did somebody ask about that specifically?
It Pride Fishing said, wonder what's the most gimmicky bait in EE's stash. And I looked to my left. I don't know why, probably because my brain knew it was there. It's continuous action power pack, spring activated surface lure. To test it, it tells you how to do it. But didn't Chuck Woolery, didn't Chuck Woolery do that? Retro Bassin sent this to me, sure? Yeah, maybe he did. That's funny, man. That's pretty gimmicky. What else? I don't know that I got anything else gimmicky. Yeah, this was pretty bad. I never liked the hooks in them. I always wanted to like it. I had ideas. The Weedless Demon. Snag proof. I wanted a thinner profile, froggy, matte type bait. But then I found the one I really wanted. But anyway, that would be one of them. Right?
Do you know one of the best? I may have said this before.
What?
I know I've talked about it rarely, but so as far as topwater lures go, that white mouse made by Snag Proof that has those terrible hooks in it.
You're talking about, yeah.
Let me see. You got that?
I just have to walk back into the back and get one. I was going to show you something else that was like, like that.
Hold on. Hold that up again.
Again, this was a man's bait, I think, man. This was so soft. This might be a Snag Proof. I don't know. But that's like how it used to be. That's what you'd have to fish back in the day.
Right.
Look at that thing. Or is this the man's ghost? Here you go. There's one. that would just get snagged on every piece of grass. I might have changed the hook out. I probably did put a new upgraded hook in that because it was that dumb brass hook.
Mm-hmm.
And this was one I was enthusiastic about. I think is that a Strike King one? Look at that thing. Look at that hook, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, everybody knows you can't sew nothing on the stream, people. I don't fool people that often, bro. But anyway, yeah, that little damn mouse got bit though.
I think it's.
But the hook sucks. It does get bit. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have one ready to go at all times.
It gets bit.
The last tournament that I fished where a frog came into play, that's what I had on. And then I thought when Live Target came out with theirs, it was gonna be game over. But there's something about that
damn mouse,
that twitch of that mouse,
and it weighs nothing.
Yeah, I really like it. I switched the. I don't use the stock hooks. I bet you if I go to my frog box right now, it's there.
All right, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna try it too.
And I want to see if anybody can name the bait. I'm gonna throw a bait up. Let's see. This is a brand that I really like. It's a JDM brand.
Very bottom.
And I want to see if anybody. Matthew might get this one. South Jersey. South Jersey. All right, Travis, have you ever seen this bait? Look, Travis, look.
I think I got one of them.
What is it?
I don't know.
Who makes it?
It looks familiar.
There's no bill on it.
There it is.
Who makes this bait?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the one. Yeah, of course. We all know that bait.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a river guy, you've thrown it, man. That's a fact. No, not a Lucky Craft.
Fucking weight's gone in it.
Yeah. XX Dark. Yes, I have lots of D baits. I was a big fan of Gary D's, man. Huge D bait fan. Huge. I don't let them go often. I've done some eBay, not eBay. I've held them up in auctions before.
Best frog ever.
Gary D's. Live Target, maybe. There's a couple sweet D baits for you, just since you asked. Early D baits, man. Potato chips. Right there by the man himself on the bottom, just like you like to see it. D bait. There it is. D bait. Badass little bitch.
I got some gimmicky things in here too.
The wee bait. We got to talk, Travis.
Oh,
that deserves to be held up again. TK Stanley Pogo Shed repaint.
That's a good one.
Holy hell. Now we're just getting into bait porn. Boom! Name it. I don't even know what we're doing. Holding up baits, not waiting for people to respond. Yeah, I got some Strike Pro Big Bubbas, not many. Travis about to pull out the Dragonfly. It is not a Bass Day Range vibe. Nope. Good guess, though. I'll show you another one. And Matthew, you might get this one. It's a wake bait. It's the same brand. So made by the same company. Hard knocking, waking minnow. Made by the same tackle designer out of Japan. Let's see if you can get it. This is fun, man. I like this. You guys enjoying this? Or is this just a waste of time? So, if you're into minnow style wake baits and when to throw them, where to throw them, that right there is a bad dude. So, Matthew, that's for you. Same lure designer. See if I can get you a look at the eye. That might help you. I can't turn it over because it will give it away. But really nice, hard 1 knot. Very nice. Yeah, JP, you got it, man. Nori's right. Yep. Nori's and Thin Man. You guys got it. Yep. So the yes, I do have Gary D. I got plenty of wee baits, West England baits. Oh, yeah, I've put those up on live streams too. So this is the Nori's bait. It's called the Zag Stick. The Zag Stick's got a unique action, Matthew. I think the Smalley guys, Travis, this is like some of the baits that I really want to take up there and test out with you. I've got a ton of smallmouth inspired stuff that, I just wondered if it would produce, man, but we never got around to it. Okay. I mean, I did. Like the flap slap I always wanted to throw with you. I threw it. We whacked them on it. But, that's the Zag Minnow. High pitch, Eric. Funny. The bent minnow, totally want to throw that up there with you. OSP, I've tried that thing. I've tried it and didn't work for you.
No, dude, I've never. I swear, I haven't been on a massive school of busting smallmouth, if you will, in a while.
But why do they have to be schooling to use that?
I just really think that's
a single play. Oh my God, no. If they eat a jerkbait, they'd eat that.
It's too. You're not covering water. You're not covering water quick with that bait.
Dude, you could go what that for sure.
I don't think it's like you think. No.
What are you talking about?
You want a bunch of them blowing up, and you want to throw that in that school.
I see. I think we could use it other ways for single fish too.
Maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to try it with you. Like when we're on that, like the flats that we spent a million years on out there, warmer though, right? When the smallies get shallow, I would love to try that bait.
I'm sure it'll work. I don't think you're going to work it as fast as you think. But
it can be worked extremely fast.
I don't think it can.
Dude, have you watched the video on it?
I've used them plenty.
The OSP.
Don't look at me like that.
Show me one. You don't have one.
I guarantee I do.
I don't know, man.
Jesus, are you really?
This is good, man. This is good. What else you guys want to see? Oh, somebody said wee bait. Guess got to hold up a wee bait. Go West England. There's a Goldie for you. A Goldie. Here we go. Let's go. Got it. He's got the box. Who turned you on to the bent minnow, man?
Bro.
It wouldn't have been me. We're up there throwing rooster tails and Kitex and Neds and drop shots and football heads. That's an impressive package. That's an impressive packaging of baits, I must say. Honestly, going to that new soft-sided system, that's way more baits than you could fit in a herring lake for sure, Jared. I think they would. Yeah, man, me too. I really like that. Jared, you're saying like on a blueback herring lake where they are schooling, I think that would be a great bait to throw in a busting school where they're really on the bluebacks. I mean, there may be better lures out there for like what is it? Obviously, you guys have the big walking baits and stuff, but what subsurface bait have you guys tried for schooling, fish on herring lakes that you've really just crushed them on? OSP bent minnow. How come you didn't frickin' put those up for bid? He found it. I agree, man. I agree. Mr. Gambit, you got that right. Okay, I can see it. You got me.
Well, I'd like to hold it up if you'd let me.
Well, that could take a while. He's got it. Watch out for those sticky hooks,
bro. It's been bit.
I'd say quite a bit. You've put some time into it.
It's got
it looks like
Finesse hooks on it.
Yep. It looks like it's not made it back into the box.
Well, so there's a lot you don't know about me, Eric.
Travis, just remember,
this little baggie here has a lot of things that I throw and use.
And
and
That's your tournament bag. It's really organized, and you could get them. It's really a speed bag. You get those things out fast. Those are baits you bought because somebody told you about them and you didn't never use them. That's what that bag's about.
Excuse me?
You bought that off of
that
eBay.
color, bro?
You didn't put that hook rash on there, man. You bought that off of eBay, man. Somebody told you, said, you know what, Travis? You need to get a red jerkbait. You got that bomber minnow.
Dude.
That's from your days on the Elite Series when somebody said, you better get a bone bomber wake minnow or you're going to get your ass kicked down there on the spring. When they're, yeah. Oh, he's got another color. He seemed to believe in it at one point. Why were we shooting videos on that shit?
Bro, you don't know.
I don't know. No, you don't. You just want to go out and catch them. That's why we do the same shit over and over. I'm trying to throw something unique and different, man.
How about that lucky craft?
That's a hot little ditty, baby.
Oh yeah,
that's the bagging. That looks like a dace. Yeah, JP. I know him too well. Been on the boat. He goes back to the same stuff because he wants to catch them, and I get it. I do. He's a Ned rig guy and a drop shotter. You know what you love to throw. Don't be ashamed. You gotta own it. But I'm just saying, if you got all those excellent things there too that we could go out and produce some good content on, man, let's try it. I think people would have fun watching it. That looks like it's got to work out. It's the right color. Where'd you buy that for? What was in your mind when you bought that? Everybody has something in their mind when they go look for something.
If you weren't throwing this on Oneida back in the day, shit.
Okay, so it was Oneida. What have you switched over to now? Like, what replaced that?
Drop.
And how? And how many people are still throwing that lure on Oneida, in your opinion?
Nobody.
You don't think?
No.
Really? Oh, damn. Anyway, it's cool, man. I love the little show and tell. You know what I mean? Robert Linson wants the unicorn to come out. There it is, man. The OG of OGs. Sun perch. It's probably the hardest one to find still today. I'd say, Robert, wouldn't you? I think so. Yep. You got to get you a love plug. What else, man? We're just going to hold up baits?
I don't know, man. At this point of the night.
Baby pig. Hell yeah.
Fun, man. Ready to go for the move. And you maybe dig them all out.
Oh, you had those ready to go for what you call it?
The transition. Yeah.
Oh, you're calling the transition. You just called your move the transition. It's like, now I can't even remember the name of what you've been talking about for the last year. Hold on, I'll think of it.
We keep going, bro.
It's the transition. You should have brought a lot of that stuff out on the freaking auction.
I don't. These aren't baits I'll ever sell, dude.
Yeah, it's a good bag, bro. It's a good bag for show. Yeah, Bo Judd for sure, man. Hard to find a love plug. Man, Robert, I'd have to dig deep for some bulldogs. Probably bulldogs that are like hanging right there behind me on the spinnerbait rack. Oh yeah, that's the juice. That's juice. That's juice. Ready for spring war. Hells to the yeah. Oh, that's right.
So
thank you, Prime Fishing. That's right. That's the word I was looking for.
So a friend of mine, so a buddy of mine, George.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about these MonsterBass sells them. He got them in this MonsterBass box. I think I
Yeah.
shared this story with you before.
Yeah.
This Kingfisher thing. He's like, this is the deal. So I got a bunch of them. That's one bait I really want to give a workout. Man, I got a lot of RCs in here, dude. Old ones.
There you go, bro. That's the juice, man. That's the good stuff.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you got tons of them.
I've already sold tons of them.
Right.
It's a great square bill.
Yeah. You know,
Brian, for sure, man.
I have that.
What's that?
The BDS 3.
Yeah, Big Daddy Strike.
Man, I just never really get a consistent bite on those.
I think it's a real specific thing.
Right.
People have heard me talk about when I like to throw it and where and why.
Are these worth anything?
I mean, they're novelty for sure. I mean, there are people that like it for collections.
Yeah. So no. Everyone's got those in their old tackle boxes, though, right? Like there was a lot made back in the day. That's what everybody threw, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree, man. Yep. That's a fact, dude. Well, we went on a little lure show and tell run there.
Mm-hmm.
You got like 100 pounds of a bait there, man. Yeah, Bo Judd. Yeah, man. When stuff went to $2.99 and it was good, you're damn right. I would totally grab them, especially when I thought they were gonna like change it or something like that. Man, I hated that when they would, stop making a bait.
I told you that's why
like,
I got freaked out. I got freaked out when they said that they were going to stop making these.
What were those? I can't see it. Pull it down.
Dual Realis.
Oh, the spy baits.
Yeah.
And then they're still making them?
Well,
are they still making them?
I guess.
I don't know. I don't throw spy bait a lot.
I just heard there was a rumor that they weren't having some trouble.
Ah.
That was last year, so I bought everyone I could find.
See, that's what they want you to think.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to think that.
They do.
That's right. Nathan wants you to sell some, bro.
They control our reality, dude. What are you talking about?
Oh my god!
Every piece of information that's put out by the media is used to distort our reality.
Interesting. Well, listen, great show. Love the baits. Before we go down the rabbit hole again,
I'm not going anywhere.
No, I know you wanted to. You were like, man, David, I ate a nice Chipotle before I came down, so I'm good.
Did you?
I did, man. It was tasty. Spy bait conspiracy. That's good, man. So what are you looking forward to in 2023, aside from being upstate New York, getting into all these new things, exciting year coming up?
Getting into it all, man. That's it.
I got you.
The prep work. You should see this.
Dude, you've been showing us, man. I mean, that whole shelf, if it doesn't crash and kill you before you get up there, to be a good thing.
This rod tree I put together.
What is that thing for? Like salmon trolling?
Like trolling, yeah.
Oh, trolling is such a man. God bless you for having the patience.
We're gonna go out there and wreck them, dude.
Yeah, it's got to be flat calm. Dang,
that's all I've been doing, man. Messing around with stuff.
Thanks, Neil Boat Fishing. Appreciate it, man. Try Gordon wants to go down the rabbit hole. Not tonight for me, man. Not tonight. I don't have the energy. Oh, man. Good show, though. Good show. JP was out in the flash. That was funny.
He's always like that.
Yeah, but normally he says he's got to roll. He just like
Right.
pushed the end button and left.
I don't want to tell you why.
Oh no, don't
but
tell me.
He had a good reason. It wasn't what you think.
Okay, I'm hoping it's a good reason, and I think I know.
Well,
you know,
nature.
Oh, that reason.
We had some problems, I guess, this afternoon.
Dude, we've all been there, man. When nature calls, you got to go running.
Oh,
and
man.
It's a now thing. That's funny, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, man.
That's funny, man. Well, that was quick work of the whole it's going to be interesting to see if that sonar thing has any legs in terms of, you got to buy baits that show up on the screen. Because I guess, the people that really use live scope a lot know that they already do. You can see tiny little baits. I don't get,
I mean, I don't want to say like there's
you don't want to completely dismiss it.
Only, I mean, listen, like if Beast Coast or Great Lakes Finesse came to me next week and said, "Hey, bud, we're coming out with a," I would say, "Get the fuck out of here, dude."
You'd be pissed.
I'd be like, I don't know if I'm on board with that just yet.
Right.
Look
at that articulated, lightly dressed. Let's see it.
What the hell is that?
Dude, I've just got ideas down here, man. I really want to try this with you with different baits for smallies. And especially a floating bait, because the worm just can go anywhere. You know what I mean? I think
first bait of choice when we fish together up north next year is going to be.
And I know you like that color.
The bent minnow.
Oh, yes.
All day.
Okay. As long as the fish are shallow and not in 40 feet.
All right.
I mean, if they're cruising around the shallows, I'm taking it up with a spinner rod, man. I'm going, wah, wah, wah. I'm going to snap that thing and make that thing go, wah, 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 wah. And we're going to watch. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the YouTube video on with the Japanese guy talking in Japanese. We're going to look at his different tip techniques, and we're going to try to mimic and mirror. So we'll watch a segment. We'll locate a bass, right? Or we'll know there's a group of bass in an area. We can go through with the bent minnow, 2 different sizes, see which gets the bigger bite, if we can get any bites at all, and then go back through with traditional bait where you can get bit on, right? And see, well, that sucked. We both bought bent minnows for nothing. That's funny.
It is.
Like, damn, those bass were here the whole time. They ignored that freaking bent minnow. Damn. Or, wow, they ate it. Or, holy shit, I got bit off by a pike. And laugh hard and learn. Yeah. Piku piku. I know that bait. Anyway, there's so many crazy stuff. There's so much craziness out there, but it's fun. That's what I love to do. Explore new things, see if they work differently than the other things you have in your box. Can you trigger bite? Is it something they haven't seen before? Does it matter? I mean, smallmouth, you'd have to say they bite. Largemouth don't always, but no, dude.
I can show you hundreds of examples out there, dude.
Okay. Can we just compare the two species? Which is a more aggressive fish, generally speaking? In my experience, smallmouth are some biting MFs.
Around pressured fish, your smallmouth will cooperate more.
Okay.
Over a pressured group of largemouth, I feel.
That's my feeling.
However, I think fish are pretty much. Remember down in remember that pond we went to in Georgia or wherever we were, bro, with that frog?
Oh yeah. I
mean,
that was hard.
100 fish days.
I know.
I don't know.
That's
a good question. I don't know. I think maybe because it's so hard. I can only go off of places in recent history where I've spent the most amount of time. So you take somewhere like the flats.
Yeah.
We know that if you drained that flat, if you put a fence up for 3 miles, and took all the water out and been able to jump into there and walk around and see all the bass sitting there.
A lot of them.
There's thousands, right?
For sure.
Tens of thousands. I don't know. So yeah, I think, I guess smallmouth are more aggressive.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Yeah. But they can also be really tough to catch. And you've got hundreds of examples. I agree.
Yeah, Andy goes smallmouth roam, harder to locate. So I'll definitely.
That's absolutely
fair. But
fair.
once you find them, they will typically cooperate a little bit better, perhaps, than largemouth.
Yeah. Right on. All right, man. We got lots of ideas. Great stream. It was a nice little show.
Yes,
I like the
thanks
show
guys for hanging out.
That was fun.
We got the VIP next week, and then we have we're gonna have some guests lined up here in the near future, and then we're gonna try to pin down a time to let Eric unleash some of his baits in the first ever epic Eric auction. Epic auction, Eric's epic auction.
Awesome, man. That'll be fun. Let me see if I can get my act together.
We'll start early.
Yep, we have to.
6 p.m.
Yep.
And it'll be a 24-hour,
it'll be a
12-hour marathon.
That'd be crazy.
6 to 6.
6 to 6. It'd be nuts. Nuts. See you on the water hose. Thank you guys, man. Oh, James McMullen has a good point. Do a VIP auction first. That'd be interesting. Might get a few extra signups, Travis. Interesting thought.
Just for 1 month, and they'll drop their subscription. Speaking of that, I do make it. That makes a good point, and I'll share that with the VIPs next week as well.
Okay.
We're having some trouble doing the yearly thing again. We may just do a subscription, and you'll be reoccurring billing until you cancel for all VIPs starting in January. We're trying to figure that out, what's going to be the best route.
Okay.
I offered a little discount.
We're trying to figure it out?
Well, I still talk to Alex, so he helps.
That's good.
Yeah. He might not be here all the, we communicate. He's helping me with the website and all that. So.
He's a good dude, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Boom.
All right, everyone likes the VIP. It won't be like a big long one if we did it that way. Like,
right.
We don't want to be like, I don't like that idea. I like it, but I don't. Like, I feel like the public should have access to, but at the same time, when I did that once on an auction, the viewers really appreciate it. The hardcore people that most of the people that are watching us right now are VIPs. You know what I mean?
That's true.
They're hardcore, man. Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree.
We do appreciate that. So every little bit counts. I mean, you guys don't realize, but your VIP memberships do support what I got going on here, and it makes it worth coming out here all the time because, let's be honest, Google ads, they don't pay you a whole lot of money every month. So that's kind of the only way we actually make money on the channel is through that VIP members only. And if you want to buy a SmallmouthCrush hoodie or a Bass Lab hat, that helps.
That's right. Well, yes. Thank you for mentioning it.
Right.
Cool, man. Good stuff, brother.
Okay.
All right. Until next time.
We'll see you guys on the water.
Boom.